No, but I'm good. I made some tuna salad earlier in the truck.
I have one sandwich left. But tell him if he makes me more bread, I'll make more sandwiches.
Yep, we're back. Good afternoon. Yeah, the truck's not 100% yet. We still don't have the air horn working right. I know some of y'all are going to ask about that. But the CB's fixed, so that's exciting. And the reason I went live is Andrew's back. I know you guys have been asking for an update on the truck. So we're going to walk down here and see what we can find out. I just gotta figure out where they put him. There he is. It looks like he's got a bunch of people around the truck actually, so we might be able to get some real good information. I'll let Grey Wolf do that one. I mean, he can explain it better, but temporarily, I'll put it that way. We have a trailer that was borrowed and needs to be returned, and he's returning that. So, just temporarily. The next move is I'll just say don't miss a meeting. Yep, he's returning a trailer that we borrowed that has to be returned. They're asking for it back. So he don't want to leave, but that's what's going on with that. Oh, I'll be showing the meeting when it happens. Hey.
Well, this F-650 is a good truck, it's good, but it's so old, nobody keeps a medium duty truck in antique stuff. Right? When they get to this point, they throw it away and they go get a damn new one.
I bet I can get on Facebook Marketplace and find right now, within 100 miles of here, 5 or 10 International 4900 DC466 air brakes. It's going to be like a 5, 6, 7 speed on the road.
That's the one with the big square nose? Yeah, that, he would, MudPig was talking to me about that, like what would it cost to just drop a crate motor in here? I said, we'd probably buy a new truck for cheaper. Yeah.
We're not doing that.
A new used truck. No, that's where I'm at. I don't, what do we do? I mean,
What I'm going to tell you is stay away from Fords and Chevys. You don't want Kodiak, you don't want Top Kicks, you don't want F-Series.
Come on, I like my Coyote.
that's a gasser. That's a little bit.
That is a gasser, but I like my Coyote.
F-150 Coyote. I mean, that's a hot rod.
Yeah.
That's a sweet little daily.
Yeah, but that's a daily driver, not
Yeah. We're not hauling nothing much
yeah.
with it. Maybe a small trailer or something.
Right. These guys, they're good cheap if you're buying new trucks and running them out every 4 or 5 years, but that's the thing, you wear out.
Right.
They wear out.
And that's where I'm realizing I'm having the problems. I'm trying to keep the classic alive. And in a classic world in the cars, you can do that. But in medium duty, there's no industry that supports it.
Yeah, I mean, usually with the medium or heavy duty, people don't get rid of them till they're worn out.
Yeah, and once they're worn out, they just throw them away.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Well,
seeing
they
that.
only throw part of them away. We just buy a new truck with no engine and transmission.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, some of the engines,
I think
like,
they kill gliders now, though.
Yeah, they don't sell gliders anymore.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, in heavy duty trucks, you know, the old engines are worth more in the truck most of the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got a pre-99 engine. But yeah, no, man.
I'll take an old 80s semi. I'll take an old 80s semi and a damn heartbeat, man. I tell you.
Yeah, you've been looking.
Yeah, they're expensive as
Oh,
hell.
like an 82 359 is going to set you back 35 grand. You
Yeah.
barely go down the road.
Yeah,
The truck market's in a mess.
everything's in a mess right now, and that's why I'm having such a hard time with this damn thing.
Yeah, and that's why I was telling you, you don't want to buy a semi right now because they're way
You don't
overpriced.
want to buy a semi-tractor right now at all. No, mid-90s international medium, 4900 series. They're still
Mid
tough.
90s, you said?
Yeah, 90. I think they came out with the current body style in like 91, but they ran back to the mid-80s with that. I've got an 80.
Oh, I'm staying, y'all. I'm not going nowhere.
81 International S 1850. I don't know, 33,000 GVW, single axle, automatic transmission, and hydrovac brakes, which I will never do that again, either one of them. So, 40-year-old automatic? No.
Nah. I mean, the transmissions are getting better in the automatics, but
Yeah,
they're
that's
still not
how
great.
I do it.
Yeah. I mean, a manual will last you a lot longer, we'll put it that way.
And I'm more comfortable with it working. I still don't trust automatics to downshift when I want to.
Or upshift for
Or
that
upshift
matter.
for that matter. Get that baby screaming. I always liked an 8LL, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I drove some automatic tractors, and a lot of times on the hill, it would sit there and bog and bog and bog, and then you got to, like, put it to the floor.
And then,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. Stay ahead of it and know how to drive. And
Yeah.
hers does that. I can't stand it.
Yeah, because you lose all your momentum while the thing's
Exactly.
bogging, and, you know.
Shifting gears, not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, all we do is sit on our ass. We should be able to.
I mean, I don't even realize
No, you don't even think about it. You don't
Yeah.
even think about it.
I don't even realize I'm shifting. The only time I realize it was I'm trying to get on the horn and steer at the same time.
and
I'm
you
like,
need another hand.
yeah, I'm like, man,
I know automatic.
Allison makes automatics. You got
Eaton makes manuals, right?
Eaton makes manuals. Spicer makes manuals. There were a couple other ones back in the day. But
The DT 466.
do you know how to drive a unsynchronized transmission?
No, I'm still green enough that I double clutch it. I'm not a handout guy.
I understand.
So
What
if
if you
people
put
want to
the
hold on.
Peter wheel?
If people want to help, that's awesome. But I can't ask for help if I don't know what I'm asking help
I
for.
understand that.
That's
too.
where I'm in the stuck point. Like, what do I ask for? Do I ask for a new motor? Do I ask for, hey, can we pick this up and airdrop it at somebody that knows how to do? I don't know what I'm asking.
well, that's why I asked you how attached you are to the
I'm
truck.
not. I'm attached to the flags that I can cut off the back and weld to any truck.
And,
you
yeah.
know.
See what the,
So
see
you'd
what
be-
you can get out of it, brother, as is.
I don't got
Start calling
paperwork.
around.
I don't got nothing on me though. I don't have. I
That's
could.
fucking bust took it away.
So you'd be happy with just a pickup or anything.
I mean, no, because I couldn't do what I do back home with a pickup. I need at least a medium duty or bigger.
Okay. So like
Because
just
I haul some heavy shit sometimes.
so just a stake body something.
I mean, yeah, because I could change it to what I want from there.
You got
I
Class
could use
B?
this. I got Class A.
Okay, for one thing, under CDL trucks cost twice as much as 33,000 pound trucks.
What do you mean?
I mean, this truck is worth more because it's small enough for her to drive.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's worth something, but I don't have the paperwork with me and it's not running.
What I'm
I would
getting at,
hate to get a-
You will save a lot of money buying a 33,000 pound truck over a 26,000 pound truck.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying just
Some-
get a
Way
big, just
more
get a
of 'em
large
out
car.
there.
Yeah, something that
Yes.
something that most people can't drive
If it
that you're
requires
licensed
a
to handle.
license, you eliminate like 80% of the population from even looking at it right off rip.
All right, guys.
Does that make sense?
All right, guys. This is f***ing cool.
Yeah, but she's steep. That's a 94.
Well, it's steep. I'm not talking about the price. I'm just saying it's cool.
Yeah, quarter
That's
fire
all.
truck.
Yeah, 4-door fire truck. I think it's. Well, you said DT 466.
You'll find out what you're looking for.
Yeah, there we go. We need another fire truck in the convoy.
Halvesies on a fire truck,
Not that one.
not that one.
Oh,
They
here
were
we
like
go.
55.
That's pretty cool looking. That's basically what I got now. Expensive.
Yeah, that's
but
like exactly what you need. Now, if you go out to Ohio to buy that, you're going to see it for a lot closer to 8 or 10 grand.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
but
that's
is it
why I
gonna
went
be
to
roached
Cedar
with
Rapids
the
to get
rust?
mine.
Is it going to be rusted to the gills?
It depends. A lot of the older trucks, guys like me, the weather's shitty. We just don't
Oh.
go out.
Yes, guys, we know Freedom Ford's YouTube's been hacked.
Oh yeah, we definitely know that.
Yeah, his
Even
YouTube's
my phone itself. It's
yeah,
not
his
just my
YouTube's
YouTube.
been hacked, his phone's been hacked, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to walk down here and talk about this.
The other phone, not this phone.
And I don't know how deep you are into this, man, but seriously, it's all around right now. Trucks are so freaking expensive. People are paying. How long have you had this?
5 years.
Put an ad up for this thing not running. Straight up and put something stupid on it.
Well, what is something stupid? I don't know what to ask for a non-running truck.
Twice what you paid for it, start there. Because here's the thing, my truck, I got it for $60 3 years ago.
How many people you got watching right
I don't even know.
now? Oh.
But I got my truck for $60 3 years ago,
Put
right?
that up at 95 today and it'll be gone in an hour.
Exactly. I've seen trucks exactly like mine sell for over
I don't,
100.
brother. You cannot beg, borrow, or steal a truck right now.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is this truck can't be legal in California, and we're in California.
They're going to tear it apart anyway.
Yeah, it's just going to get parted out. Someone's going to want the motor even though it don't run. Someone's going to want the rear end.
Hood's worth $800. Motor's
Yeah.
worth $2,000.
Someone's going to want the transmission. Hell, someone's even going to want your rims because they're heavy-duty truck rims.
Yeah, I just don't know what to do at this point. You know, to me that doesn't seem even feasible or logical, but
There might be somebody, and like I said, put it up there in front of online or viewers or something. Hey, anybody want an F-650 that's not running? I know one of you guys watching can fix this thing in like an hour and get a screaming deal on a truck. You just got to come out and get it running. That sound about right?
Yeah.
well, that's the only part that sucks is I'm basically giving it away just because it broke down.
Well, you're not giving it away. You're going to get more than you paid for it.
You'll get. This truck drove here and it was running fine.
Yeah.
You blew one oil line and can't get it started. The only thing that says is that we're shit mechanics around here.
I mean,
If you want the truth.
no, because every mechanic, I mean, dude, I've talked to power stroke specialists.
And they
from
all
coast to
told you
coast.
the exact same thing.
Nobody
I did,
knows.
But nobody knows.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
they're doing it, so we don't know.
yeah, nobody can
Hopefully
figure it out.
Todd comes out tonight, or we can drag it down to him or something. But I gotta go down
Marino
here for a little bit
said
and deal with
I'd buy
X-ray.
it.
What's that?
Marino, are you the Marino that used to come in my chat all the time?
Good. Sell this guy's truck.
And if
Somebody
you
out
want
here
to
on the
buy
West
it,
Coast
what's
can
your
buy
offer,
this thing.
Marino? Help me out. You know the position I'm in.
Yeah.
It's 3,000 miles away.
I was gonna say, I bet we could even deliver this baby to within 100 miles. We'll make that happen.
Yeah.
And if you're like 125, go ahead and send us a message. But
Yeah, I don't. For me, I'm just out of options, so I just don't know what to do at this point.
then you explore all the options, like parking your truck out, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
What's the price?
I don't know how to put a price on a broken truck, y'all.
Well, here's
I'm
the
kind of bent over right now, so it's kind of hard to.
I don't know how bad you got beat up on it to begin with. I hope you're not like $25,000 into this.
No, I'm not that deep into it, but I mean,
If somebody gives you $6,000 for this, will you walk away?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't, because I could. What am I gonna do with $6,000? I couldn't get a truck for $6,000. I couldn't
Go get
even
your
get
ass to
myself back on
Odessa,
my feet.
Texas, and find an old oil field rig, and yes, you can.
Odessa, Texas.
Yeah, or like I said, I went up to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I picked a truck up there. It was a grain hauler.
All right, hold on. I forgot you said that, my big. Let me see.
Yeah, that's where I got mine in Cedar Rapids. I looked all over the country
All right.
to find decent deals on
Well,
trucks.
I'm looking in Sacramento, so let's. And where did you look to find it? Just on Craigslist?
I was looking all over. I was just
Okay.
searching, used trucks and going through like truck paper and
Okay, well.
what was it? Iron Mountain's one that has a lot of trucks. The Ritchie Brothers at auction place, they
Yeah,
sometimes
Ritchie.
have trucks.
Do not buy a truck from Don Baskins in Tennessee. I'll tell you that right now.
You said Cedar Rapids?
Yeah, Cedar Rapids is for semis. It was the cheapest semi I found. I mean, other people might tell me something different.
Well, I'm just going off of that, and we'll go from there and see what that says.
All right, Freedom Ford, I'm going to leave you alone for a little bit. Well, with MudPig, he'll take good care of you. Don't be afraid to come find me or shout at me or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'll text you from her phone or something, so you got her number too. Because if I'm streaming, I don't like to answer the phone. It kicks it off or something. So.
Yeah.
Just give them the number. Make sure
I mean, I have
he has
people
it.
in my chat saying that Saznat got hacked too. I don't know how true that is.
I don't
But-
doubt it. I mean, I'm sure all of us got hit. It's a very, very strong.
But yeah, ponder on it. Like I said, I don't know how deep you are, blah blah blah, but if you get out above water, you can go back to Arizona on a bus ticket or whatever. You can find a new truck. I mean, that's what happens, man. Trucks go down, we get new trucks.
Yeah.
No, I know that, but
I mean, the thing is, it gives up on you eventually. You got to give up on it, you know?
And this one's about at the point. If you had a real motor in here, if you had a heavy transmission or a big rear end or something,
it's got to have a transmission.
no, it doesn't. Stop.
Well, here's a freight shaker for 30 grand.
Yeah. By the way, people are saying the G's want to see you.
Yeah, everybody's looking for you, wants to talk to you, wants to help you, brother.
But,
So,
but the thing, okay, I got you.
but yeah, I mean, I would be seriously considering trying to find a way to either book it back to Arizona and get the title, or at least book it to the border of Arizona and get a copy of the title. At
Yeah.
any,
At any DMV,
or,
yeah.
county registrar,
Is a
whoever
Mac
does
a
that.
good truck?
What's that?
A Mac?
Okay, so Mack makes all their own stuff. They make good trucks. They're steel cabs still, I believe. And anyone you run across will be. Do not buy a midliner. They're made by Renault,
What about Sterling?
France. Sterling.
Sterling's, those were old. Who did buy Sterling?
I don't know, but they were. The thing about Sterling trucks is they were only out there for a couple years.
Yeah, Sterling's were good, but someone bought Sterling.
Somebody
and
bought them and put them. It might have been Packard.
because Sterling's are back out. Like, you can get a
Are they?
Sterling, yeah. Yeah.
So what's a good, okay, so if I'm just looking for a semi, what's a good semi to look for?
In your price range, an International 8200.
Yeah.
Is that what Warren drives?
What's that?
Is that what Warren drives?
No, he drives a 9100. I think. You get a 91 if you're looking for a sleeper. If you're looking for a day cab, I get the 81. They look just like a 4900, but stacked up an extra couple inches for more motor, and they got real transmissions. And you'll find some 4900 series with high range transmission, high load transmissions, but not a whole lot. I've got an 8LL in one, and you can swap it in and out. It's just an SAE2. So transmissions alternate very easily, engines alternate very easily. In big trucks, it's not like cars. Everything just you got big and little sizes.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way.
Brother, I'll talk at you here more this evening.
All right.
Yeah,
And-
just
and
ponder
yes-
your options and think about going to Arizona and getting a title for this.
Yeah. And yes, he does have a CDL, so he can buy pretty much anything as long as, you know, it's reasonable. But they're asking about the California plate, and I've never noticed that. Are you registered in California?
This is the plate that was on it when I bought it.
Oh, okay. You just never took the old plate off.
No, I left it on it as a classic, if you will. My plate's in the glove box
Okay.
for doxing reasons because I've been in this game for 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah,
OTR got his new truck. I haven't heard
I've
that.
been doxed many times already, and I've been through this roller coaster a couple times, but I didn't expect it here. I won't lie.
Well,
No, the internet game, the internet attack. I didn't expect that, but I've never been involved in the internet like that.
yeah, someone's saying someone's selling a 2004 F-650 on eBay right now for $12K.
That's what I'm saying. I could dang near get another truck, but I don't got 12K, you know?
Well, no, I'm saying they're selling their 650 for $12K is what they're asking for theirs.
Running?
I don't know. Is it running or is it not running, y'all?
So I could probably get like 7,000 for this truck, maybe.
Oh, I think you could get more.
List it for 10 and see what happens, but I doubt
I mean,
anybody would buy it.
That's how you always do it, though. You list it high, and then if they ask, will you take $1,000 less, you say, hell yeah, you know? Because you didn't expect a 10 in the first place, you know?
It's just hard because I know I can't rebuy this truck, you know? I'm just really stuck, you know? If I sell it, then I'm out of truck. If I don't sell it, I'm with a broken truck.
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah, and that's what all my chat's saying, too. Go high, negotiate, list it for twice what you want. Because, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the value of my truck doubled in a couple years. I mean, truck market right now is insane. So,
Well, we're still in Cedar Rapids. Let's see what F-650 pops up. Nothing.
that's true. Yeah, someone said they're in California, they'll buy anything.
Who's in California and buy anything?
Well, no, they're just saying in California people will buy anything.
I wish that was true.
Well, I mean, heck, I mean, chances are it'll be like these Toyotas we saw the other day. They'll send it down to Mexico. That's
where it came from.
That's where a lot of old trucks go to die anyway, you know?
That's where this was born.
Yeah.
Hecho in Mexico.
What's broken? We have no idea what's broken.
Nobody knows. Nobody.
I mean, it's been almost a week of them trying to fix it, and it's just,
trying to figure it out.
yeah, getting to the point of we don't know.
Past that point, it was at the point of I don't know on day one when it broke down. I'm just trying to learn.
Yeah, because we replaced that line, and then we still weren't anywhere, you know?
And I'm not a mechanic. I'm basic turning wrenches, but I don't know much about it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying all vehicles are up 20 to 40%. Someone said that in California, vehicles go for 120% over retail, so you're in a good place to sell it. I think someone else said 16K easy for a non-running truck.
I want what these people are smoking, man. This truck is never getting anywhere close to that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, can you look up non-running trucks?
Well, I'm looking up trucks right now.
Yeah. And we have taken it to a real mechanic. We've had several actual mechanics look at it. That's why it's been missing every now and then. They've been dragging it all over town.
See, this is what I want.
That's a good idea. Someone said buy a tow truck and then you can haul this one with it.
That's basically what I'm looking at. It's a 2003 F-650, so the same truck, but 3 years newer. I don't know what motor's in it. It doesn't say what motor's in it. But it's got a brand new motor in it with 80,000 miles. That's what you get. That's how you do it right there.
So you say it has a brand new motor in it?
80,000 miles.
There you go. So the person that said 16K said post an ad for 16K and see. Yeah. That's a good idea. They said to try trading it in, seeing what they'll give you.
They never give a decent on trade-in. I'd make better selling it outright. Especially this old hunk of junk.
Yeah, they just keep saying you won't know till you try and list it and see what happens.
You're not wrong, which, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. They say if you get too many bites too fast, you know you're selling it too low. I have a lot of people saying 16K easy, though.
But how many are just saying that, you know?
Oh, I know.
Okay, so I'll put it on Craigslist right now. Or I'll put it on off-road. That's usually better.
And they keep saying talk to the G's. I have more people in here saying to talk to the G's.
I don't know what that means, though.
Well, I guess we gotta go talk to the G's and find out. And it's a Power Stroke. It's a 7.3. And actually, I keep seeing the real mechanic can fix it. The issue is apparently in this area we have one of the best 7.3 mechanics, like in the West Coast.
Yeah, the West Coast looking at it.
Yeah. So he's already looked at it and he can't even figure it out. I mean, you tell the story.
Well, in that case, let me grab you a chair, because we're going to be here a while.
Oh, goodness. Go with him to the G's. He might feel better. I'm not sure what the G's have for you.
You know what I
but-
want to do? Okay, if we're talking wants and desires and new trucks,
I know you really ultimately want a semi.
any semi that I can lease on with Grey Wolf so I can drive for Grey Wolf. That's what I want to do, guys.
Yeah.
That's really what I want to do. I want to drive semi for Grey Wolf. So if somebody wants to buy this and it's a serious offer, I don't care what your serious offer is. If it's an offer and you got cash, talk to me. I need a down payment for a semi. Why? Because if I'm working for Grey Wolf in a semi,
Oh, I sat on a water bottle.
She's like, I know you.
Then that truck can make money.
then that truck can make money, so it doesn't matter payments or anything, I can pay it off. You know, especially if I'm just crashing in the truck for a while.
I am getting so much. Go see G and Mrs. G. Go do it now.
Well, I'll do it in a minute, but I'm not doing it right now.
Yeah, because you're listing the truck.
We'll see.
Oh, and that's not a false freedom, Ford, y'all. His account's been hacked.
Did you notice her? As soon as she saw you, she came trying to pull me
Uh-huh.
across the field.
Yeah, she knows me.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Scratch and dent special.
I don't know. What do you think?
What?
My chat's asking, would Grey Wolf hire him?
I don't know why not.
Exactly.
I mean, he helped diagnose the truck.
All I need is a truck.
Me and
He told me he would.
Yeah.
me and Jen, Grey Wolf's daughter, have adopted him as our little brother. So I don't know why he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Come.
I mean, you got your CDL. You just need some wheels.
Yeah, I just need a rig.
Gremlin. Gremlin.
Tow truck to tow this, 25 grand. Is the first one I've seen.
Yep, and we'll go see the G's here in a second. Three-day auction on eBay, someone said.
Looking for pictures of my truck. Don't have pictures.
Okay, they're saying don't post till you go talk to the G's.
Why?
I don't know.
See, it's all just scams with these fucking people.
I don't think it is.
No, because it's all sell your truck, sell your truck, sell your truck. Oh, just go talk to the G's, just go talk to the G's. It's always just they making demands when there's no reality behind it. It's just sending us in a circle for no reason.
Well,
I'm fixing my damn truck. I'm playing with it, and that's it. Because I'm not wasting time in the internet world. I've wasted enough time because of those dang people.
That's an interesting idea. All right.
What?
Here's what I'm gonna do.
What?
I can't help you wrench on it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go investigate this G thing.
Okay.
See if he really wants to see you, and if so, I'll see if he wants to take a walk. Yeah. So, I'll be back. I mean, have you tried all the computers yet, or?
No, I'm trying this one right now. I was
Okay.
starting that right as Dennis got here, and then you got here, so I haven't started any. I got.
Wouldn't that be some crap if you swapped out the computer and all the gauges and
These
everything
are-
started working?
Well, it's not the computer for the truck. This is the IDM, or injection direct module, or some crap like that. So that's what this is. So basically.
So it's just a computer for the injectors.
Right. It's not the truck computer. So it's just another thing that we're trying. You know, I'm trying to. The man that is working with me on this is literally the #1 power stroke guy in the West Coast. So he's extremely busy. He services the entire AAA fleet in the area. He services all the rollback tow trucks in the area. When I pulled into his shop, he probably had, probably 20 power strokes, 30 power strokes in the front parking lot, probably another 10 on the inside, and probably another 40 in the back lot. I've never seen so many power strokes in one spot in my life. And even Ford itself, the Ford dealership itself,
Told you to
recommended me them.
told you to go talk to him.
I met a couple guys in town driving regular regular Class B trucks.
Well, we
straight
met the
trucks.
tow truck guy at the Walmart even.
And
The-
the tow truck guy at the Walmart. Everybody says to go to this guy. The problem is, because everybody goes to this guy,
he's so
he's
busy.
up to his earballs with more work than he knows what to do with for his entire lifetime. So he's trying to help me in the middle of doing his regular life because he knows the position we're in and he supports us as much as he can. But you guys, he's literally a 33-year-old young man with a wife and kids.
Yeah, and more work than he can handle.
And more work than he can handle. So
Yeah.
he's already going above and beyond. You know, when I show up at the shop, he doesn't blow me off. He literally drops what he's doing to have conversation and help walk me through it. The problem is, he doesn't have a parking lot big enough to just park this thing in. So that's not an option. And outside of that, all we can do is keep trying. You know, nobody can figure out what's wrong with it. So the best of the best in the whole valley have worked on it, looked at it, checked it out, and nobody can figure it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know at this point. Keep changing computers, and I don't know. Maybe one day it'll work itself out. What's going on, Tim? I mean, maybe. I got a ratchet or a little computer plug I'm trying to get in here right now, but I really don't much know what I'm doing, so it's a crash course, you know. All right, I appreciate that.
Yep. All right, well, I'm going to go investigate this because apparently now they're saying X-ray is also looking for you, so.
But I mean, like, okay, like I hear that, genuine, I do, okay? I'm standing on my truck, I can see the entire bowl,
And,
I don't see anybody down there.
yeah.
Nobody's walking around going like they're looking around for something.
Yeah.
My flags can be seen from anywhere in the camp. I'm not hiding.
No. I mean, but a lot of us, myself included, have walked out here and found an empty truck, you know. So.
I guess I'm invisible. I guess I'm a ninja.
Oh, no, I just didn't know you went for a walk the other day, you know?
I sit on top of that hill right there a lot of times. Nobody even noticed. I've watched people walk up to my truck.
Yeah.
But they just don't pay attention. Just everybody wants to tell me their story or throw their 2 cents out there, but
Oh yeah, I mean, I've passed on a lot of that too to you, you know. People say try this, try that, you know. But so far nothing's worked.
you know, and it's not that I'm opposed. If I didn't get back to an email, I didn't respond to call, I didn't respond to an email, I didn't da. It's not that I'm blowing you off or I'm not interested. It's I've probably tried it about 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah.
Or one of the other 15 people that have looked at it and checked it out have probably already tried it 1, 2, 3, or 5 times, you know. This is the last thing that we can do. And he said the only thing more you can do is come out and look at it. And if he doesn't get a chance to come out and look at it, drag it into his shop. And that's all we can do.
Yep.
Because this is past the point of just a regular old Joe Blow mechanic. This needs a specialist.
And the guy you're talking to is the guy that even
the
Ford
specialist,
referred you
yeah.
to. Yep.
So it's not a matter of money or parts, it's a matter of not knowing. It's like
Yeah, because you can't even ask for help when you don't know what you're asking for.
right, and so that's where it's like how do I ask for help when I don't know, you know? And that's where it's like people just would rather spread rumors, and that's why I just stopped talking to everybody. People
Yep.
would rather spread rumors and whisper than actually walk back here and talk.
Yep.
Thank you,
And no, that wasn't him posting those videos. It was his account, but
I can't access my account. I
Yeah.
have 0 access to my YouTube account.
Yeah, he doesn't have access to his YouTube account at the moment. Yep.
I can't do anything.
Well, you need to get that off.
Oh, did I show you that security thing on my phone yet?
No, you didn't.
I told you about it though, right?
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, because you said you couldn't even take pictures, right? Tires aren't bald. They got some life in them. They're far better than my tires
Yeah,
were.
say, my tires are good. They're almost brand new. I mean, in the big truck world, those are new. You
Yeah.
know? They don't have very many miles on them. I think I only got about, I don't know, 20,000 on them.
His train horn works good.
Of course. Because train horns are more important than running vehicles. That's another reason why my truck still isn't running, because all the mechanics have been working on train horns.
Well,
Facts.
they know how to do train horns. Like, no one knows what's going on with this
Exactly.
thing. Yeah. I know my horn's not working yet. We need to hook it in a different place. We think that the pressure's too low that far back, so we're going to try to tap it right into the air tank.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, you're going to show this phone here.
Well, I don't know if you want to put it on live, but come look at this. So this is my camera icon, right? I click it. Security shop policy prevents use of camera. It literally will not even open my camera.
What the hell? Security policy prevents the use of camera.
Somebody hacked my phone.
Well, hold on a second. Let me see something. Settings. It's been a long time. Do you have a VPN installed on this phone?
I don't even know what that is.
Remove that crap.
I don't know. I am not a technology guy.
Here's another problem.
What?
You're gonna need to reset that thing.
I've reset it 3 times.
You factory reset it?
Oh, factory reset it? No, I haven't done that because I've got, way too much shit on there to just erase, you know?
Yeah, that's what I said. You have to get a tablet or something, write down your phone numbers, and try factoring resetting that thing.
And
Cause
now I'm scared. Now this phone is updating something weird. I didn't do that. This phone might go too. Great. Great.
well,
That's what I'm saying. It's not just
the truck.
No, it's the truck, and then you throw that in there, and then you throw the fact that I try to go get food, and I get harassed,
And then
rude
now
and
someone's
disrespect.
messing with your accounts.
Someone's messing with my account. Every time I walk over that berm down into that bowl, somebody gets a mouthy attitude and wants to get in my face.
Well, that's why I said, we need to get this out here that all this isn't you. Like the person that's been bashing people in the chat, that's not you, you know?
No, and that's why I stopped going down the hill, because every time I go over that hill and go down there, more drama gets started, more rumors get started. Well, guess what? You can't start rumors if I'm not around.
Yeah.
Fact.
Well, there'll still be rumors. You just won't hear them.
And that's cool too. People are gonna talk, but it's like, I gotta live my life. I can't live my life based on everybody else's drama. I still gotta live. I still gotta take care of myself. Ain't nobody else gonna take care of. Hey, I need a new truck. No, that's crazy talk. That's,
Well, I don't know
that's crazy talk.
I don't know what happened with the fire truck, but
Well, I don't know either, but that's not really my business. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hey, you got any dynamite?
There was a guy. Did you?
We need some. We can have some fun.
Hey, just think of the views. No.
I was gonna say, if I blow it up, I'll probably get more views than anything else.
No. But did you hear about the guy that blew up his Tesla because it was like $20,000 to fix the batteries? Yeah. Nah. All right. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm going to go investigate what's going on here. See if, any of this about the G's is true,
Yeah, do what you gotta do, bro.
And I'll be
I
back.
ain't going nowhere.
Well,
I got
Not-
this computer and another computer, and
well, here's what I'm hoping
hopefully
for.
this guy comes out and
I'm hoping you get that computer on. I see you doing laps in about an hour.
I'll probably blow it up if it gets running. I'll be so good dang happy. Golly.
You'll be out here doing wheelies, huh? But that's what I'm hoping for.
Tell you what, you'll see fucking smoke signals all the way to fucking Arizona, man. I'll be so out of here so damn fast.
But anyway, I'm going to go see what they're talking about. Oh, you have the one computer in already?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's wait and see.
Oh no, I gotta put the batteries on. Hold on.
Ding, ding. So how do we know if it's good? If it tries to fire, or?
I guess I know if it's good if it fires. Or no. I know if that was the issue if it fires.
Okay.
If it doesn't fire and it does the same thing, then it's something else, and I put the old computer back in.
Or you try the other computer.
Well, we could, yeah. Fast enough to change them. Okay, do me this favor. Take your camera and point it right here, okay? I'm not gonna try to start it. I'm gonna turn the key to the on position. Listen for clicking. They say you can hear the injectors clicking, okay?
Okay.
So that's what you're listening for, is clicking. I heard the one click.
I heard a pop or something, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the injectors clicking. That means it's working, according to all of the experts.
Well, what about the oil PSI? Because there's been a couple people that say you have to crank the piss out of it to get the oil PSI.
Right, and we've cranked it for 4 days. So we've cranked it beyond enough.
So was it
And
clicking with the old computer?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I don't think it's injectors. But I don't know. I'm not an expert. Like I said, I don't know, dude. I'm just doing what other people tell me to try.
Yeah. And I mean, we're fortunate to even have loaner computers to try, you know?
Well, yeah. Yeah?
I'm sure he's tried kicking it already. That'd be my first reaction, too.
Oh, he's okay. Right on. Word. Right on. Sounds good, thank you. Bye.
Good news? I'm gonna go see what I can discover. Yep, I'm actually walking away. Oh, okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go investigate a few things here. Yeah, the truck does have a glow plug, because if you noticed when he tried to start it, he had to hold it over to warm it up a little bit. So yeah, he definitely has glow plugs. G's and X-ray. Okay. I'll see if I can find them. They should be somewhere working on X-ray's truck as far as X-ray is concerned. By the way, Have you all seen our hill of flags? It's pretty cool, right? How's it going? I see the new rear end laying there.
We're getting started.
Looks like you're all ready to have some fun.
We're getting ready to. Hey everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Piglets.
Oh, by the way, were you looking for Freedom Ford earlier?
Yeah.
He's back.
Well, I got a job to do right now, and I told him I'm here and I want to talk to him. So.
Yeah, my chat was saying you were looking for him. I just wanted to let you know he's back.
Well, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, he's up on the hill wrenching on his right now. They gave him a few computers and stuff to swap out and try and see if that might be the issue.
I hope it is.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Take the banana out of the tailpipe. I like that one. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if he has insurance. I'm not sure what you're suggesting there, but I don't know about that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump up in my truck and grab some water. I am thirsting to death. It is so stinking hot in here. Or in here, out here. I'm gonna get some water and sit in the air conditioner for a minute. Meanwhile, back at X-Ray's truck, I'll take you back over there in a little bit. Whew. That's one of the issues with his truck, actually. I saw the one about the code reader. One of the issues with his truck is it's not responding to a code reader. We've tried 2 different code readers, and neither one works. We're not sure if we need a heavy-duty code reader, like for heavy-duty trucks like we use on my truck, or if we need, you know, a car code reader, which we tried, that couldn't read it. Who's messaging me? And we couldn't find out earlier when the vote was. Car code readers won't read a diesel engine. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know nothing about mechanics. Crack the fuel line to see if the pump is working. That's an idea. And actually, whoop, let me flip you all around. There's a mobile auto repair truck that just pulled in. It's driving around. It's on the other side of Mike's truck right now. I'm not sure who they're for. Where'd they go? There they go.
Monkey, can you come back and lend us some 12-point sockets, please,
Yeah,
over
see
here
that?
at X-Ray's truck?
See that white truck up there? That on the other side of it says that's mobile auto repair. So I don't know if they're going looking for him or not. Grab something out of the back there. Oh, what's for dinner tonight? It's gonna be pork. There we go. And Eric gets out of Eric's scope as well. But yeah, it's out of pretty much everyone's scope that we have. And Mike's leaving to go see his children. He hasn't seen his children since this started, so he's taking a little time going back to see his children. He has a customer that has a load that has been a customer of his for a while that needs ran. So he's just doing what every trucker needs to do. You know? Taking a little bit of a break. We've all been there. come back as soon as he can. I haven't heard any details, but he's not done. I've talked to him. Is that true that AB 223 passed? I haven't heard nothing. I'm sure Alex will fill me in later. I shouldn't ate that cupcake. I gotta get these out of the sunlight. That thing was all melted. I tried biting it and then it was falling apart. So sorry about like eating a cupcake in 2 bites. But it was like melting everywhere. I gotta find a napkin quick. I looked for the G's. I didn't find them. They weren't in their truck, and I'm not sure where they are, but I'm sure they'll show up. If they really have something for Freedom Ford, we'll get them in touch. I don't think he left his dog. But then again, Alley Cat's here. I saw Alley Cat walking his dog earlier. So, I don't think
Fred, you cannot get a radio set.
leave his dog. Any mud to waller in? There's actually some mud right next to Freedom Ford's truck. And no, he's not the only truck. We have another trailer that's Vern's pulling, and there's another trailer that I can't remember his name. I always forget his name. But there's another trailer. We have 3 trailers. Alley Cat, you probably know her from the chats, and she was on the CB and stuff too. Yep. Yes, I think we have 2 reefers, but the one is having issues. So yeah, we have to put all the cold stuff in one trailer. I think that is true. There isn't a convoy today because everyone has maintenance to do. I mean, we were wrenching on my truck this morning. We got the CB fixed. We got the horns fixed. X-Ray's truck's apart. The Freedom Ford is, well, not working well. It's just a day of repair and maintenance. We're keeping the mechanics busy, that's for sure. Yeah, 650 fuel tank needed replaced, bleed the oil line. Yeah,
Hey, Gray Wolf, you got a copy?
there's a lot of things it could be. The heater fuse also powers the ECM. Huh. Where'd the mobile mechanic go? He went up towards Freedom Ford. I'm not sure where he went. But he came in, he turned around here right in front of the truck and then went out to the, I guess we'll call it the back 40. Yeah, and a lot of the 4-wheelers actually went to the hearings. They got a group together and rolled out a bit ago. Yeah, I don't know if it's technically considered a generator, but my APU is running, which is why it's actually comfortable here in the truck. Andrew did stay up all night and make sure the trucks were safe up there at the... It wasn't a church parking lot. It was like a strip mall. I don't know how we got the idea it was a church. Maybe the church was feeding us. But yeah, it was like this old abandoned strip mall, and Andrew was up all night protecting the four-wheelers and the cars with... I know it was Andrew, it was some of the Freedom Outlaws. I can't remember who all was doing that. But yeah, there was a lot of them up all night. And there was some good videos on his stream of, you know, running people off and stuff. It was actually kind of interesting. I'm actually playing with one of the oranges. How old's my dog? My wife would be able to answer that better if she's in here. But I want to say he's like 2 or 3. Anything else I should know about the kind of truck? It's a Ford 650. You're waiting for the orange to come flying through the screen. Well, actually, I know what it is. I just figured out what's wrong with Freedom Ford's truck. One of y'all piglets is stuck in the air intake. I gotta go get you out of there, you know? And I'm happy if if Musk can turn Twitter around. Because it would be awesome to have a decent social network. But I just don't know how much control he's going to have even owning it. And by the way, I see you in there. Let me do something here real quick. Is it terrible to get ads on my own stream when I try to look at my chat on another device? GWT, can you say something for me? Just type, there we go. That's what I was looking for. And be sure to duck, because there's a wrenching coming at your head. Either duck or catch it, one of the two. Eric, well, thank you for the $5 super chat there. And ask Wizzy to look at his phone? Yeah, we can. Yeah, Wizzy probably would be a good person to do that because he is kind of I can't even say it. Technologically inclined, we'll put it that way. So Wizzy would be a good one. Oh goodness, Paul, thank you for the $5 super chat as well. What's an APU do? Alright, we'll go into this quick. An APU is a smaller motor that is attached in the rear of the truck on mine. Some are underneath. Mine's actually in the rear, right next to the rear tires. My Volvo was actually like right in the passenger side there where the DEF on this one is. Well, not the DEF, but the DPF filter and all. The Volvo was under the skirt, which was kind of weird. But anyway, on this one, it's right out by the rear tires, and it provides power, air conditioning, heat if I need it. It basically makes the truck more comfortable without running the big motor. And my specific APU, I don't even need an inverter because it has a built-in generator. So the APU provides basically everything I need to be comfortable in the truck without putting wear and tear on the actual motor I use to get down the road and do hauling. So... yep, that's what an APU is. Yeah, you guys fell under the tire whenever we had a meeting there. I left you guys at the truck propped up, and I guess the wind blew you all down. But yeah, she picked y'all up and propped you up there so you could see something. Planes have APUs too? That's interesting. Power the heater for the waterbed? No, I don't got a waterbed. I got a nice memory foam mattress though. And yeah, there are a lot of suggestions on Freedom Ford's truck, but like I said, I'm not mechanically inclined, and I don't know what half of those suggestions mean, so. Well, an APU is exactly a generator, but it actually does more than a generator. Like my APU, sometime I'll take the cover off and show y'all. But my APU has it's a Kubota tractor motor is what mine is. A lot of them are smaller, like Yanmar motors and stuff. But mine's actually a Kubota tractor motor like you'd find in a yard tractor. And it has a belt that goes around. It drives an air conditioning compressor. It drives a generator. I mean, I can't think of something to give you a good size comparison on the generator. If you, actually I know, if you take one of those yellow like barricades like some grocery stores have, it's like a yellow pole, maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches around, and the generator is probably about a foot long. It's this great big generator. It provides, I think I have the 4,000 watt version, but it provides 4,000 watts of continuous power to the power outlets I have in the bunk. So I don't need an inverter because there's a generator built into the APU. But the nice thing about the model of APU I have is it's a Kubota tractor engine, so anytime I need a PM, I just find a mobile like lawn mechanic that does like mobile mechanic to tractors and stuff. I tell him the Kubota filters I need and everything, he picks them up, comes out, and yeah, it's not a tractor, but the PM's the exact same as a tractor. So, yep, he takes care of that for me. Yes, it does pull off the truck's fuel tank. Yep, it runs off the diesel the truck has, so, I mean, that thing can run, you know, whenever. Why do you have DEF and what is it? DEF is a urea mixture that, well, if I remember right, it started in California as well. It's basically a treatment for the truck that's supposed to kind of limit some of the emissions the truck puts out. I don't know the exact details of what emissions. Someone could probably tell me that. But it reduces the emissions, but it also, well, for a long time, when DEF first came out and EGR first came out, it made trucks far less reliable. Because instead of getting clean air, there's an EGR valve. And what the EGR valve does is it takes the exhaust gas, recirculates it through the motor, then the DEF that goes through a SCR filter, and the DEF is injected in there, and it's supposed to reduce the emissions. But the whole thing made trucks far less reliable, which is why you look around the camp, most of the trucks here are older trucks, because no one wants a truck with DEF on it. Then yes, there is a massive shortage on DEF sensors, to the point where some manufacturers actually put out a vehicle update that temporarily disables the DEF sensors. And I don't know if Freedom Ford's using his email without a promise. At the point now where I think he just wants to put the phone down and do a burnout on it, but of course his truck's not working, so he can't run over his phone. Put DEF in our fire engine today? I didn't know fire engines even use DEF. Yeah, DEF equals poor running engine, that's about right. I have a Bear mattress, but I know what you're talking about. We've actually been looking at getting a California or even an Alaskan King, if you guys know what an Alaskan King is. But an Alaskan King is apparently even bigger than a California King. But we've been looking at getting one for the house, because I have a king size bed and my feet hang off the bottom of the bed. So we've been looking at some new mattresses. DEF is, well, I mean, DEF is a urea mixture. And you're not far off when you say it's made from animal urine. But DEF is urea, and another thing that contains urea is animal urine. So yeah, you're not far off, but you can't get away with peeing in the in the DEF tank like some truckers claim. How tall am I? I'm 6'6". And this orange is incredibly good, but I have to grab some more napkins. Actually, let me do it now. Yeah, this orange is from a produce stand right up the road here. Some nice people came and gave us a bunch of oranges. Alright, I'm back. I'm dying for that orange. Share. I can't share, but I don't know if you can tell how good that orange is. It's juicy and delicious. And it peeled real easy too. You can't put water in it to replace the DEF because most trucks, including mine, have a DEF sensor and it'll actually say low DEF quality. When it says low DEF quality, then you gotta, adjust it. Basically, you usually just add more DEF. He gets a mattress and we get straw. At least you have the correct bedding. A lot of people, say it's like, oh, we need some hay and we're going to go put him to sleep in the hay. It's like, no, hay's for eating, straw's for sleeping. But I still don't understand why a hay ride is not a straw ride. But I guess straw ride don't have the same ring to it. I shouldn't eat that orange. I'll be back again 1 second. I got to grab a wet wipe. Tried to open the wet wipes and the whole lid went flying. There we go. Alright. Bath in a box, yep. Always gotta have some wet wipes in a truck. How often I had to regen my truck? I've been, oh, excuse me, I'm burping up orange now. I've been very lucky with this truck. I have never done a parked regen in the, what has it been, 2 or 3 years I've owned this truck. It does rolling regens occasionally, but it seems like the Cummins is pretty good with not having to do a parked regen. Just put oranges on your grocery list. I still have more. What year is Freedom Ford's truck? I know he said it's 20 years old. So if I had to guess, it's probably either late 90s or very early 2000s. But yeah, Grey Wolf's not going anywhere. He's just returning a trailer for us. He'll be back. Did I get my horn figured out? Not yet. Right now, the horn's not priority. We have other cars that have mechanical issues. making noise will be nice, but I understand that the mechanics want to get the other cars up and running. Oh, what keeps missing my attention? I can only see so many chats on my phone at a time because they're scrolling so fast. So, what was I missing? You remember the eggs the other day when the convoy was pelted? The thing is, the eggs, as much as it sucked, I keep seeing news articles all around talking about the convoys and the eggs. So, I mean, if that's what it takes to get some recognition from the convoy, I guess a few eggs ain't necessarily a terrible thing, you know? Because we got the press. And that's what we've been struggling with, is to get the word out about we're here and what we're doing. So, teasing with the orange? Nah, like I've told you all before, I'm always constantly fiddling with something. I'm a trucker, I don't sit still well. Here, we'll change playthings. We got a little pig here. Have y'all seen this? I think most of y'all have. Yeah, little crocheted pig. Yeah. He's even got mud on him. Got a muddy ear, got a muddy bottom, like he was sitting in the mud. What mattress do I have in my truck? It's a Bear mattress, like a B-E-A-R. And it's amazing. It's actually a hybrid mattress. It's memory foam and it springs in the bottom. So you sleep on the memory foam, but then the springs, you know, kind of keep it firm so you're not just sinking in till you disappear. Yeah. When is the wife coming? Do I put my hair in a ponytail when it's hot out? No. I've tried it, and I just don't like the way it feels having everything pulled back. I just kind of always just let it hang loose. I had a muddy bottom once, it wasn't fun. Exactly, my bed is just a memory foam and it eats me alive. Yes, that is the biggest problem I have with a full memory foam. Like, you'll just keep sinking into it, and then you try to roll over, and it, like, hangs on to you, and you're like, I can't roll, I'm stuck. So, yeah, I don't like full memory foam. That's why I like the hybrid, because it has the firmness, but right on top it's memory foam. I don't think we're going to have the dog. Yeah. She made Grey Wolf a wolf too. I haven't seen the wolf yet. But I'm kind of upset that I missed him. What do we have to check for water in there? Patriot Mechanics Leatherman, yes. Tell him to come see me. Because it's right here. Whenever I pulled up earlier to jump Terry, I think it's Terry, hold on, can't remember, the truck right next to me. The truck right next to me, I pulled up to jump him, and he walks over and he goes, yep, speaking of the devil. Are you watching my live stream?
Right on, brother.
Yeah, I was just telling them, they asked me, and they're like, did you find his Leatherman? I'm like, yes, I found it. Actually, he found it. I pulled up to jump him earlier.
And it was right there.
And yeah, he's like, hey, is this yours? It was laying under your truck.
Bitchin'.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
So now I don't gotta feel bad that we lost your knife anymore. Yeah, because you came over just as I pulled it out of my pocket.
Sweet. Yeah, well, Tom just told me, he said, oh yeah, MudPig got your pocket. I said, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see you up there waving around. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling the stream about how we found it.
Awesome.
Yep. Need to buy a mattress for our driver. What would you suggest? Well, I love this Bear mattress, but this is not a truck mattress. Like if I had a top bunk, which I don't, you would not be able to sleep on it and have someone on top of you. Like you wouldn't be able to roll over because it is. Well, here, let me show you something. This mattress is super thick. I don't know if you can tell how thick that is, but it even goes down in, you know, a little bit. And it's a pillow top, so yeah, my bed, don't give me no grief that my bed's not made. It's a little bit of a mess. But it's a pillow top too, so I mean that mattress is probably a good 1.5 to 2 feet thick. And it was a pain to get in here, and I don't know how I'll ever get it out. But it is wonderful to sleep on. Like incredible to sleep on. A Casper hybrid, see, it's probably the same thing then, because a Casper would be memory foam and, you know, all that too. But yeah, that mattress is great. But yeah, try getting one in a truck, because here's the thing, to get it in the truck, it's either got to go through a door and in, or it's got to go through one of the rear windows. Or not rear windows, but rear door things. Use a chainsaw on the mattress. Actually, heck with it. We'll do a truck tour. The truck is not clean, but we'll show you around for a minute. Okay. Ooh, do not judge my cleaning. Anyway, we'll jump in the bunk here. Ignore my laundry bag. So that's the front. And then you come back and we have a big wardrobe cabinet. Under the wardrobe cabinet is the refrigerator. And in front of the refrigerator is my trash cans. Yeah, the 5-gallon bucket is a trash can. The other one's a trash can. And there's my refrigerator. And then next to the refrigerator is a TV. And my paper towels are usually stick down at the foot of the bed where I can find them. They're usually down in a hole. But then we got bins up there. And spin you around. We got bins the whole way around. I have no top bunk, but we got bins. And then over there's another orange and a cup holder, and you know, the control for the APU and all that. And right up here is the best thing in the truck. It looks like just a microwave, but if you look, we have microwave, air fry, bake. It does everything. The power's not onto it right now, but it has a microwave thing in the bottom, and up top it has a heating element. So I can actually roast like a pork chop or a steak or a chicken, all kinds of stuff in the microwave. And then up here is my emergency food supply. I don't know if anyone's ever canned meat, but me and the wife, we can these ourselves. That's ground beef. This is chicken. You can't really see it because the water's kind of yellow, but that's canned chicken. And I got more beef cubes somewhere up in there, but they're just mason jars of canned meat. Yep. And then my shower towels and some laundry and stuff. So yeah, I have an emergency, a little bit of emergency food. Always keep a couple gallons of water in the truck, you know, and yep. I don't need a Tempur-Pedic mattress. This Bear is a great mattress. And I just gave Patriot Mechanic his Leatherman. He said that, you know, while we're talking about it, and yeah. And I do have LED lights, they're just not rainbow lights. And I got in-roof speakers up there too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what it is my emergency food supply. That whole bin there is full of canned meat. How's reception on the TV? I don't use the TV for TV. I mainly just watch stuff on Netflix or watch videos and stuff. So I don't actually watch TV on the TV. So I don't know. But yeah, my truck's not as big as a lot of drivers. I mean, some of these guys have these super sleepers. I mean, Sam has his truck. I don't know if he's ever done a tour, but he has a studio sleeper, which is bigger than my sleeper. Yeah. No, the TV is not for porn. Now, I'll just put that out there. Mainly, I just watch like online videos. Like I'll watch YouTube or Netflix or HBO or something like that. Where are the chips? I don't have chips, but I have a bag of pistachios next to my seat. They're apparently local too. Someone gave me those earlier. Yeah, Saznek has a bathroom and a shower and all that stuff. Actually, I haven't even tried these pistachios. I'm going to try one quick. Yeah, Brian has a really nice sleeper. His is actually classified as an RV, not a semi. Yeah, and you can can everything. You can can butter, flour, meat. I don't know if you can do fish. I don't remember ever seeing someone do fish. But anything can be canned. You just either have to pressure can it or you have to cold pack it. So yeah, I mean, canning is the new thing. Well, it's not new. It's been around for years. It's just people are rediscovering canning stuff. Holy cow. That pistachio was good, but super salty. Yeah, tuna's canned. That's true. You can do fish. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking like canning a trout I just caught or something, and I don't know how well that would work. Yeah, a lot of people are getting back into canning. Is your wife Amish? No. She's just a very old soul. She knits, she crochets, she makes stickers and crafts, and it's what she enjoys doing, you know? She's a younger person, but she has an old soul, and that's why we get along, I think. You smoke trout? Oh, and canning supplies for a long time, you couldn't get lids, at least in my area. You could get the jars, but you couldn't get the lids. But then again, you can reuse the lids a few times, so it's not that big of a deal. Could I cook a DiGiorno pizza? Yes, I could. That microwave works as an oven. Sounds like a sweet lady, yeah. Hopefully eventually y'all get to meet her. She does not use a Cricut. She uses a Silhouette. It's like a Cricut, but it's a little more open than a Cricut. And as far as I know, there's no subscription to use the Cricut. Or no subscription to use the Silhouette, I mean. I have a whole bunch of old cookbooks. My grandmother collected old cookbooks. And anyone from Pennsylvania probably remembers the State Grange cookbooks. It was like PA State Grange. There were cookbooks that had a binding on the back of them, and they were mostly paper. Well, I'll tell you what, those cookbooks have some of the best recipes in them. And yeah, you can make some real delicious stuff out of old cookbooks. We actually made our own pickles. And my wife did do some beets as well. So yeah. Our pickles though, we got to look at a different way to do the pickles. Because our pickles always end up mushy. So I don't know if we're over what do you call it? Over bathing them, I guess, because you do them in a hot water bath. You don't pressure can pickle. So I don't know if we're doing them too hot or what, but yeah, our pickles are always mushy. They're delicious, especially when she makes the spicy ones, but they come out mushy. Blueberries are coming in soon too. Mushy pickles are overdone. Okay. You don't hot water bath pickles. Huh, maybe that's what we're doing wrong. I don't know. Ohm fixes that. Need ohm. Okay. Yeah, because we do delicious green beans. She'll do a spicy green bean. And the green bean, we do it with jalapenos, and I can eat a whole jar of those green beans and then just sitting, just snacking on them. Yeah. Missing the party at X-Ray's truck? Yeah, I'll head over there in a minute. I'm just cooling off a little bit. Well, actually, yeah, you guys can tell. Can you guys see that sunburn? I'm all like toasted from the California sun, so I'm just kind of hiding in the truck here for a little bit, trying to cool off. Yeah, I'm all burned up and peeling. Should have kept your mother's mason jars yeah. Mason jars never go bad. I have mason jars that we've used, well, many times. I've actually picked up a lot of mason jars at the flea markets and thrift stores. You got sunburned too in North Carolina? Yeah. Stay out of the sun from noon till 3. Is that when you get toasted? Because I'm pretty well toasted. We did grow our own vegetables. How I want to put this? I made a box out of plywood and 2x4s. It was a great big box. Alright? And then what we did is we took 5-gallon buckets and like, not Tupperware, Rubbermaid containers, like the shoe containers and stuff. And we did the root vegetables in these big plastic bins. And then we did peppers and tomatoes and can't remember what else. But like the vine vegetables, we put those in 5-gallon Home Depot buckets. Because we didn't want to dig up the yard, so we did the Home Depot buckets for the like viney stuff that can climb up a lattice, and we stuck sticks and stuff in them, and then all the root vegetables went in these plastic bins, and we did all that. And I agree, we do need to get the word out that Freedom Ford was hacked. Pickle juice for leg cramps. Let me show you all something. Because I get leg cramps too. Alright, this one's about empty. But this product here, let me see if I have it going the right way. Yeah, this product here, Light Balance. It is an electrolyte blend. Well, you can kind of see there, 64 servings of electrolytes. This has potassium, sodium, and magnesium in it. And I just dropped it on the floor. Anyway, you just take a cap full of this and put it in whatever you're drinking. It'll make it a little bit salty, but yeah, potassium, sodium, magnesium will take care of your leg cramps. My grandmother always called them Charlie horses. You know, when you're sitting there and you know your leg cramps up and you don't want to move it because it hurts to move it, but it feels like you need to move it. Yeah, Light Balance works for me. I don't know if it'll work for you, but and yes, Freedom Ford did get hacked. Yep, he can't get into his YouTube account. Someone else is using his YouTube account to spam the chats. I mean, it's pretty rough. Yep. So right now, if you see a Freedom Ford bouncing around, it might be him. He was in the chat earlier today. Well, not him, but his account. But he don't have access to that account. He hasn't for the last couple days. What's going on?
Can you make my stream work?
Yeah, we could try. I'm actually live right now.
I thought so. I walked past your truck at first and was like, who let him leave?
Yeah, I'm sitting here talking to myself, right? So if we go ready, what does it say? No channels. You don't have any valid channels.
Then you go to the whole... Oh, now it's telling me webpage not available.
You don't have
But
service?
You go to the...
You have service.
Yeah, I bought the unlimited Verizon. But then you go to like there. And it's freaking added. I'm wondering.
Maybe log out and log back in. Have you tried that?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I didn't want to click in case it reset the 24-hour thing, so I was like, well, I'm going to talk to you
Well,
first.
first off, your bit rate's way too high.
Okay.
Turn that down.
See, I don't know. So I come to you.
And I'm just going to delete this account out of here.
Okay.
That should reset the prism and then try to log back in. Just remember,
Okay.
don't put your phone this way because we're live.
I'll come back. Okay.
Or you just step down for a second and
Yeah,
log
that's what I
in.
mean. I'll
Yeah.
come back.
Well, the thing with Andrew is it's not a fake account. It's actually his account. Someone took control of it, though. He hasn't been able to log into it for the last several days. Yeah. And he does have another phone.
It freaking logged right in.
It logged right in, connected.
Yeah, it logged right
So if
in.
you hit ready, set destination, YouTube, log in again.
Oh, shoot. Thanks, MudPig.
Yeah, just log in again there and make sure it's good to go. What's the
Yeah,
card count?
that's different than it's ever been. It's
Yeah.
not been like
So
that.
click your account.
Cool, dude.
Can Andrew access his donation apps? I'm not sure. We're still trying to figure that out.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh no,
Oh.
Freedom Ford's accounts got hacked.
Oh, okay.
So if you hear anyone saying anything about him running around in YouTube bashing people and stuff, he has no access to his YouTube account. Whoever has it has
No,
been.
if anybody said that, I'd assume they're spreading rumors about him. He doesn't do that.
Yeah. But someone's been logging into his account, going through our chats and just starting crazy shit up. Yeah. So yeah, he's trying to get his account back, but no one knows how to do it.
Right?
So,
That's crazy that they took it.
yeah.
For some reason, full Verizon 5G is being all slow over here.
Everything's slow here in the cereal bowl.
Then it tells me streaming isn't available for YouTube, so I'm gonna freaking
Verify.
verify. I've done this a couple times.
Okay.
I'll come back.
Alright. That's a good idea. I wonder if we could call Fry and get Fry involved to help him get his account back. I mean, right now, I don't know if he even wants his account back. Because he's a little upset, you know. Who is talking on the CB that sounds terrible? G? No, I have to find G. I haven't seen G in a while. I think he's probably in meetings or something. But yeah, if you go back on this actual live stream that was still on right to the beginning, I talked to Freedom Ford a little bit. And he was saying about how he was hacked and he can't get into his YouTube. His phone's all messed up. Yeah, that's actually earlier in this live stream, right at the beginning. Yeah. I don't even know if he can delete his account till he recovers it, and right now his main concern is getting his truck up and running. Exactly, Pam. Yep. He's more concerned about getting his truck fixed. Made pizza with garlic toast in a fry pan. And yeah, Brian's still here. G was in his truck. He wasn't earlier when I walked by. He may have showed up in his truck though. No. None of us are real good on technology. We all just make it up as we go. And yes, Freedom Ford does have 2 phones. I mean, most of us have 2 phones. You can't stream without 2 phones. Because you know you can stream, or you can look at chat. But like, say you want to flip your camera around and stream with the good camera. Like right now I'm using the selfie camera, so it's not bad. But if you want to flip you around and stream with the good camera, you need a second phone to be able to see your chat. But yeah, his stuff's all messed up right now. It just seems like everything came together at once and he's just overwhelmed. His truck broke down. I mean, he has people attacking him here at camp. He has rumors going around about him. His phone's hacked. It's a mess. Placerville was great today. Did they go to Placerville? I thought they went into town. Well, here's the thing. If his phone's hacked, I don't know.
How about anybody got a copy on this little Mud Duck handheld?
Mud Duck handheld? What about a Mud Pig?
Haha. Hey, Mud Pig. I just set up Alyssa with an external antenna for her little handheld. We found an electronics store that had the adapter. Oink, oink, honk, honk.
Well, it sounds like it's working to me. I'm not sure where in the cereal bowl you are, but you're coming in loud and clear.
Wow, just on the other side of the kitchen, basically, over by my camper.
Okay, I'm sitting here looking at Mike's truck, so it's working at least that far.
10-4, 10-4.
Yeah, that's coming in loud and clear for a handheld. Yeah, I mean, he's only right up by the gate, but still, it's working. No, baseball is not my sport. I played football. have Santa's number, but yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what all they can do, but I warned them. I said, you know, I'd make sure to check your bank accounts, check your emails, anything you logged in from that phone, you know, make sure everything's good. Because I don't know what they can do, you know. How long have I been a trucker? I've been a trucker for 6 years, and yes, this is my truck. I'm an owner-operator. Play with the other pig? This one's kind of like a ball. It's more fun. Here, I'll grab the other one. This one here. The mud pig name, well, we'll do a brief version of it. When I... Hey, cut that out. So, the mud pig name, I used to be a flatbedder, and one of the main things we delivered was sprinkler systems. So we'd be out in the middle of a farmer's field, dropping off a sprinkler system. So you're out there literally playing in a field. You know, so the truck gets all muddy, the trailer gets all muddy, you get all muddy. And, you know, then I kind of gave up washing the truck. So I just take the truck home, park it at my dad's house, and, you know, walk by and say, hey, is that old muddy pig out back there again? I'm like, yeah, it's out back there. So anyway, what would happen then is I went to register a company to go be an owner-operator and do my own thing. And they're like, oh, well, what are you calling your company? Heck, I have no idea. So I'm like, MudPigTrucking, why not? And that's where it came from. I was just completely non-creative and ended up with a pretty creative company name. Which streamer knows the most about CB radios? That is, of course, Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf has a real nice ham radio in the truck, a CB radio. I mean, he's our resident radio man.
Radio check.
It's working.
Thank you, thank you.
Check's in the mail.
Thank you.
Yep.
10-4.
And I'm saying the same. Don't miss tonight's meeting. It's going to be a good one. I guess inadvertently he named it. But yeah. Well, of course we're leaving very soon. Lease on the property here that we're renting or whatever, it runs out this weekend. So we gotta be going before this weekend. What's the best place to get a handheld CB? I don't know. Never had one, but I know the truck stops sell them. I just don't know if they're any good. Talk to Wizzy about the hack? We can. I'm sure he'll be here this evening. I just don't know if Freedom Ford really wants to mess with it. He's really concentrated on getting the truck running. Do my parents support me being in the Convoy? I don't even know if they know I'm in the Convoy. Well, things have been a little rocky with the family. Trying to think how to say this for YouTube. Basically, I wasn't allowed to go to Christmas because I didn't do something that they wanted me to do. And we haven't really talked much since. So, yeah, we gotta keep that YouTube friendly, but I think you guys can figure out what they wanted me to do and what I didn't do. Yeah, I played offensive guard and defensive guard at times. Sometimes I played both sides of the ball. But I really like the offensive guard, especially when you'd pull to the, let's say I was on the strong side or the weak side, you know, and you pull to the other side, and you really get to get that head of steam and bust a hole, and, you know, the guy runs through and you get a touchdown. That's the greatest feeling right there. I didn't want to touch the ball, but I sure would make room for the ball. I'm from Central PA. Carlisle would be the nearest landmark for y'all. No, I'm not a veteran. My whole family's military. My grandparents were both military. My dad was in. I wasn't. Yeah. More family now than I can imagine. Seems like that. I just still can't figure out why y'all show up to watch me sit in a truck and chat with y'all. Oops. Almost dropped it that time. You're an adult, you should have to shave or cut your hair. Well, it's funny, my mom hates my long hair. But when I was younger, the routine, hold on, had an orange peel in my cup holder. The routine was, because I was playing football and stuff, it was easier to have short hair. So I like had my head like really closely buzzed like my entire childhood. So like when I got older, I'm like, well, we had short hair forever, let's try long hair. So yeah, that's how the long hair started, and I haven't had a haircut in years. I mean, it doesn't get any longer than this. It kind of just stays this length, and it's naturally curly, so it's not bad. You know, if it was straight, it'd be a lot longer. Like, how long is it even? I don't know. But yeah, it's naturally curly, so. You quit haircuts? Comb it out and see how long it really is? I don't even know. I've been to the Carlisle Car Show many times. I've been to the Spring Show, I've been to the, what's the truck show called? I can't remember what the truck show is called. The Truck Nationals, that's what it is. Truck Nationals. I've been to many of those. But the thing is, growing up in that area, you usually avoid town when the car show's in. It's like you just go and let the out-of-towners take over town, and when the car show's done, then you can go grocery shopping again, you know? No, my parents don't mind me being in the trucking industry. My mom actually wants to ride in the truck with me sometime. It's just our beliefs don't align right now, so that's where that is. Did I play football for CV? No, I did not. I played for Bowling Springs. Yep. I was a bubbler. I don't even know if we ever played CV, because CV is such a big school and Bowling Springs is such a little school that, you know, we never played each other because we only played schools of similar size. We were Liberty Division back then. I don't know what it's called now. But back then we were in the Liberty Division for high school football. Just like the Maple Festival, stay away. Yeah. And Watkins Glen leave for race weekend. Yep. We do the same thing in Carlisle. I have an idea of what the meeting is, but I'm going to let them tell it. But I have an idea. Your niece hasn't spoken to you? Yeah, I mean, this has divided a lot of families. By the way, I still have this can of Pringles. It has migrated into my truck. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's divided a lot of families. I mean, it kind of stinks, but at the same time, I mean, I'm sticking with what I believe. So, yeah. Those of you earlier, these are the spicy chips that I guess they've been passing around for people to eat, the scorching chili lime. But yeah, I don't think they're bad. Apparently they're supposed to be hot, but I don't think they're that bad. Bloomsburg? Yes. Me and the wife went to the Bloomsburg Fair one time. So yeah. I've been to Bloomsburg, at least once that I know of. Because me and the wife, we actually go around to a lot of the fairs. So, yep, been to Bloomsburg. No such thing as a bad chip. Small town in western PA. I actually had a really good friend for a long time. He was from Oil City, PA. You go to Pittsburgh and you go north. That was about, but yeah, you go to Pittsburgh, you go north, and he's like right up in the corner of PA and Oil City. Yeah. Do you want Pringles or Lay's? Neither. If I'm eating chips, I want Middlesworth chips or Grandma Utz's in the brown bag. Those are the two chips I eat. But I try not to eat many chips because I try to do keto, but out here there's too many temptations. Someone's playing games on the radio. We'll just turn that down for a minute. What's for dinner tonight? Family. We're having the family for dinner. No, seriously, Gypsy told me we have pork loins tonight. Someone brought by a bunch of pork loins. Your family was from Oil City, so you know exactly where it is then. I don't know how it is now, but back when I was there last, it's a pretty, I don't want to say sad town, but it's just, like, not a lot of places were still open. You had to go out of town if you needed anything. Yeah, pork's for dinner. Bradford, PA, home of the Zippo lighter. Yep. There's also a guitar manufacturer that's in PA. I can't remember if it's Martin or Gibson or one of the guitar manufacturers is in PA too. Me's at 7. Shouldn't you go for dinner now? I don't even know what time it is. I've been here yakking to y'all. I probably should end this soon and head over for dinner. Yeah. They'll be eating relatives for dinner, yep. Unfortunately. Is that Skip rolling in? Hello, hello, hello? Yeah. Kind of did sound like Skip. It was kind of echoey. How about Greenville? I know Greenville. Martin Guitars. I knew it was either Gibson or Martin. It was one of the big guitar manufacturers is in PA. I've always wanted to learn to play the guitar, but haven't got around to it yet. But I always thought it'd be a fun skill to pick up. Your son wrestled in Shamokin. Used to be a Golden Corral in Shamokin. We stopped there. I forget who we were playing in football, but we stopped at the Shamokin Golden Corral, and they had the nerve to tell us next time we come in to call ahead because we ate too much food. HBO got started in PA. I know QVC's in PA as well. You'll need calluses on your fingertips. I already got calluses on my hands. I grew up working on a farm. Kutztown Folk Festival. They also have, what is that PA Dutch birch beer that comes out of Kutztown, I think. Yeah. Is Shamokin near Knoebels? It's in the vicinity. I wouldn't say it's near. Because if I remember right, Shamokin's on one side of the river and Knoebels is on the other. bread is bad. Can you explain? Okay, we'll go into this real quick. I don't eat bread, like taco shells, pasta, none of that stuff. Because when you're talking about sugar and carbs, to your body, they're pretty much the same. Whether it be carbs or sugar, it still triggers a glycemic response. And because a glycemic response then triggers the insulin response, which then raises your insulin level. And insulin causes you to store like fat and stuff. So if you can manage to eat without triggering an insulin response, then you can reduce your fat, which is how keto works. I used to be 400 pounds and really lost 100 pounds just by changing the way I eat. I've never gone to a gym, never done nothing, but just by eating, you know, meat, fish, nuts, eggs, seeds, vegetables, you know, and only that, you know, not eating bread and pasta and candy and chips and all that stuff. I lost 100 pounds. And I know Pringles have carbs, but when I'm here, I can't go out and buy my own food, so I have to eat what's here, you know. Exactly. Carbs turn into sugar, which turns into fat. Carbs and sugar to your body are no different. Your body don't care if it's a loaf of Italian bread or a nice Pepsi, you know. A carb is a carb. Has Freedom Ford or any other trucker ever done any of that stuff? I mean, I have helped load trailers, empty trash. You know, I packed up the med tent in Hagerstown. I help wherever I can, you know. I don't know about the other truckers. I'm not watching them. I know when we were packing up Hagerstown, Saznek was right there with me, hoofing pallets, stacking stuff, loading trailers. So, I mean, I can vouch for me and him. I don't know about the other truckers, but yeah. Lost 150 pounds doing keto and exercise. It's tough, but yeah, it's worth it, right? Brain needs a certain amount of carbs. There's a way your body can actually make the carbs it needs. I can't remember the term for it, but your body will actually make the carbs it needs. You don't have to eat them. But if you Google that, and I can't think what it's called right now, but you can actually go zero carb. Like there's people out there now doing carnivore diets and things like that where all they eat's meat. It's not, I wouldn't say it's recommended long term, but it seems to work for some people if you need to drop a quick 15, 20 pounds. Humans are the only mammal that drinks other mammals' milk. Weird. It is weird, because most mammals become lactose intolerant whenever they get older, so lactose intolerant is actually normal. Pork rinds are low carb. That's why I eat a lot of pork rinds as snacks. That's why I drink unsweet tea. Have I ever floated the family down to Susquehanna? We have not done the Susquehanna, but we do the Swatara regularly. The Swatara is a creek that goes through Hershey. They had fun with those Pringles. Apparently some people think they're hot. I mean, I guess my tongue's broken or something, but I don't think they're hot at all. No, pork rinds are not fattening. And actually eating fat does not make you fat. The new horns are not working yet. I mean, they kind of work, but they're really weak. You just eat meat? Mountain Dew is the destruction of every diet I try. My blood type is Mountain Dew. Yeah, I mean, drinking carbs is bad. And most artificial sweeteners are also bad. I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard of Splenda and NutraSweet and all the issues with most artificial sweeteners. Fasting works as well. Yeah. Yep, lots of people have lost weight on a fat eating diet. Yep, because fat does not make you fat. Fat actually makes you full. The more fat you eat, like if you load something up with butter, you'll feel full and satiated for a long time. If you eat a lot of carbs, you'll be hungry in a couple hours. Yeah, my chat is going real fast right now. Yep, xylitol is okay, stevia is okay, monk fruit is a sweetener, I think. That's okay. There is good sweeteners. You just gotta watch stevia is another one. You just gotta watch the artificial sweeteners. There are low carb natural sweeteners. What's wrong with the horns? They're not getting enough air. We hooked it up into the back of the truck. We spliced it in, but we got to move the splice closer to the air tanks because they're not getting enough air. Yeah, don't drink your calories either. That's not good for you. Chat goes too fast, you need to slow it down. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here today. Haven't eaten more than 14 carbs daily for the last year. And how much weight did you lose doing that? Because if you can get your carbs down that low, I'm sure you're just shedding pounds left and right. Just popped in, are you doing keto? I do a very loose version of keto. When I'm home, I'm more strict, or when I'm able to do my own grocery shopping. Usually I just eat meat and vegetables. I have an oven in the truck. I'll get some pork chops or chicken or a steak or whatever. And I'll just load the fridge up with meat. And then whenever I'm out here for a week or two, I just keep cooking meat. Throw it in the oven, let it cook for 20 minutes or an hour or whatever it takes, depending on what I'm making. And I'll just sit here in the truck and relax. I don't got to go into the truck stop and fight over some, million-mile wieners, I call them. Because sometimes you go into the truck stop and all you got is those hot dogs that look like they've been on the roller grill all day, So yeah, I usually just cook in my own truck when I'm out on the road. I eat my own vegetables and stuff. Sometimes the stuff the wife cans, sometimes the stuff I get at the grocery store. But yeah. Probably tied it into the airbag register regulator. I think that's what we did. I think we put it too far back. We got to get further up towards the air tanks. Can you have that other chocolate cupcake then? You could if you were here. My problem is temptation. I know I shouldn't eat it, but when it's sitting right here, whoop, as I throw it on the floor, when it's sitting right here looking at me, it's going, eat me, and sometimes I fall into the temptation. Holy cow. Congratulations. Holy cow. That is a lot of weight to lose. You lost a whole person. Where'd you go? That's incredible. Do I own the truck? Yes, I do. And I saw a really long message here I wanted to read. Something about an air jack and a bunch of tools. Let me open this up here quick. Danny Warren's branded air jack stands, ramp cars, air tools, compressor, welding torches. Can't get a real response from the peoplesconvoy.org. The problem with the website is it's inundated with emails. Completely inundated with emails. Like, they have more emails than they can shake a stick at. So I know they're pretty bad at responding. But what I'll say is try to get out here as soon as possible. If you're going to be bringing that stuff, I'm sure the mechanics would love to have some decent tools. Jen and Jeff, since that's you asking, definitely. Gravy boat, go ahead, duck. There's a wrench flying your way. Don't let it hit you between the eyes. And chat's moving fast. I mean, we're even on slow mode. I mean, I can turn the slow mode up a little bit if I need to, but yeah, we're even on a 30-second slow mode. Celebrate with some carrot cake. I love carrot cake. I like the desserts that aren't too sweet, like carrot cake or lemon meringue pie or an egg custard. You know, stuff that's not incredibly sweet. Yes.
Well, we're talking about how to get this new rear end out of my truck, and somebody comes on here, one of the piggies, he goes, "Go get MudPig, he's 6'6", and he can lift that thing by himself."
Oh,
so I thought you just wanted to hear the compliment, man. Strong enough to lift it by himself.
Well, if your rear end is stuck, I guess you need some X-Lax.
That's it. Now you guys know.
Yeah. you need to loosen that rear end up a little bit.
Yeah, temple.
Yep. Pumpkin pie is good. Yeah, pumpkin pie is not too sickening sweet either. I can't do like the cherry pies, or especially like the chocolate pudding pies. I don't even know what they're called. Is it a chocolate cream pie? A lot of pies are sickening sweet. Like, I'll eat some pie, but goodness, you know. Yeah, that was X-ray. He said his rear end is stuck, and I'm like, well, if your rear end's stuck, you need something to loosen it up. Oh. But anyway, y'all, the meeting is coming up here soon. So I think I'm gonna go dig up some dinner. X-ray sounds like Oreo. But I think I'm going to go dig up some dinner. Like I said, here we got some relatives on the smoker over there. Someone, you know, donated a bunch of pork loins, so we're going to be smoking them up. And yeah, I'll be live again for the meeting, but I think I'm going to take a break here, charge up everything, and get some food in me. Yeah. I don't like chomping on stuff in front of y'all, so we'll be back later. I'm going to let you in here, though, because the phone still needs to charge. I want to make sure it's charged up for the meeting. Yeah, usually I will drag y'all over and show you the food, but we got to hook you up to this because I forgot to. So but anyway, y'all, I'll be back live here a little bit later. Gonna go enjoy some dinner. Thank you all for sitting here and chatting with me. This is fun, you know. Never thought I'd just be sitting in a seat chatting to people on the internet, but that's where we're at. Yeah, you guys head on over and actually raid X-Ray. I'm sure he'd enjoy it. Yeah. Have what we got in here? 1,200 piggies stampeding over there. Tell him that MudPig says it's hungry, you know, or something. I don't know. Or they need some X-Lax. Oh, I dropped y'all. Yeah, tell him he needs some X-Lax. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go grab some pork loin, and I'll see y'all here a little bit later. Piggy stampede. I love it.